Hello, and welcome to the Power Prophet Tarot. I'm the Power Prophet, and I'm so glad you're here to see this reading. This is the inaugural reading for this new channel, and it is for Monday, April 15th. So this is a general reading for everyone, and I will be doing a general reading Monday through Thursday each day, and then I will do a Friday weekend reading to be followed again by general readings, one per day until Thursday, and then a general reading for the weekend. I'm just so excited to get this platform started. You know, it's been a while, and I've been thinking about it and trying to talk about living authentically and all this other stuff, and I'm putting off the one thing that truly is resonating with me at this time, that's in my heart and my soul and my mind to do, and that is be a prophet. A prophetess, prophet, doesn't matter. You know, like non-binary bathrooms. Who cares anymore? Well, some people do. And I can understand that. So, I did a pre-shuffle on the cards, okay, with my Oracle deck, Shaman. This is my Shaman Oracle deck. And I did a pre-shuffle. You know, I go through a big ritual prior to even bringing you onto the scene. You know, I sage my cards down, I pray over them, I meditate over them, I shuffle them, I just ask the universe to provide me something that might be of use to somebody, okay? And that's the premise I'm going on. But the other premise I'm going on is give me something that can touch somebody and that can lead to a source of power and empowerment for that individual. So I always pray that my decks leave with something powerful and something attainable, you know, because we talk about shedding this, shedding that. I talked yesterday about illusions. Yeah, it's so easy to talk about shedding, but, you know, how do we do that? So we will look closely into that or those issues in these readings. Now, again, I do not interpret the cards as per the book. Sometimes I do, most of the time I do not. I just allow whatever I'm seeing, whatever's being told to me by the spirits to come out of my mouth regarding the cards. And I'm a pure channel conduit for that communication. And excuse me, I still have my cold. And I wish it would go away, but I just couldn't wait a moment longer. So I did a pre-shuffle with the cards, and the first one, the Oracle cards, and the first one that came up is the Wild Woman. Wild Woman, can you see that? And it came right side up. And as soon as I saw the Wild Woman, I started thinking that somebody needs to start walking their walk more authentically. They are not realizing the full potential of who they are. This woman is an aggregate of so many energies in so many ways. And she's dancing with no boundaries, no care. Let me put my glasses on for a second. Excuse me. Yes, Dr. Prophet. Yes, and she's grounded in the earth. Just grounded in the earth, doing her unbounded dance, feeling free. So there's a call for a need to, again, going back to yesterday's video, a need to shed whatever may be hindering your ability to dance joyously and freely. Okay? And since it has a 6 and a 2 usually means duality or partnership. Okay, and the 6 stands for harmony and cooperation. So this is an individual who is many, many, many things. And right now for us, it's a duality between you and the other you. Okay, now let's see what the other you is thinking about. All right, the next card in the Oracle that came up was the Andrian cross. It came up upside down. Now, right side up, this portends a good, long journey. You know, you're going somewhere, new beginnings, new possibilities. Reverse, it says, hold, stop. It's not time for you to go on that mission. It's not time for you to do the thing that you are conceiving. It's time to wait, because the opportunity really has been lost. You waited long enough, too long, and it has passed, and now you have to wait until another opportunity comes around. But what's interesting about this conversation is that we have the wild woman who is telling us we need to start living more authentically, and perhaps whatever this opportunity wasn't meant to be in the first place. Okay? So sometimes losing something, yes, it's supposed to teach you a lesson, but at the same time, losing means beginnings. Losing means ending and something other occurring. So let's see what we have. So when we're looking at the oracle from the spread I did, the first card really is what needs to be shed. And what needs to be shed here is your fear of being you. What needs to be shed, and this is what you need to let go of. Completely let go of. Realize that whatever the opportunity is with that person, with that organization, with that group, with whatever you can think about that you wanted to have happen, you wanted to be a part of, it's not for you at this time. And more than likely you missed the opportunity because you were not where you were supposed to be. The universe can only gift you when you prepared yourself for the gift. And preparing is hard work. And maybe it was a good thing that it went past you, like I said before, or you rethink. Because you need to know when is the time to act. And if you choose not to act now, you need to be ready when you are really ready to step out. So this is what you need to die to these opportunities that are not for you at this time. Now, I'm not saying if you don't have a job, don't take a job. You need some money. I'm not saying do anything that's going to cause strife in your marriage. I'm not saying say no to things that are critically important to your health, your life, your well-being, your future, your destiny, like concrete things that are important for survival. But there were some opportunities. Either you're thinking about them still, or you're aching over them. You know, damn, Monday morning quarterbacking, my dad used to say. You know, maybe you're like, damn, what did I do? Let it go. Die to it and move the hell on. The next card that came up in the trilogy, or the quadrilogy, there's 4 cards here in this spread, is the drum upside down. Now the drum right side up means boom, 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 get in the rhythm, boom, 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 do this dance, boom, 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 yes I am. Excuse me. I crack myself up. But listen, right side up, it's get in line. Come on. Let's get together. Let's get this beat together so we can get this thing done. Whatever this thing is. And only you know what these things are. You know, I can give examples, but the examples are infinite. They could go on forever. But this card was upside down. Reverse. And what that means is you truly dance to the beat of your own drum. And you need to realize it. Maybe these opportunities won't allow you to get that offbeat. Boom, 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 what? Boom, 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 what? Maybe you the what in there that sounds out of whack. Giving up on these particular instances may, excuse me, I live in a city and we have noise. You need to get with your own drum. You need to get back to you or find you. It's really funny how this reading is matching up with that little message I left yesterday for you guys about illusions. But You gotta, you gotta find your step, your joy, and it's not conformity. It's not conformity. It's not conformity. It's you being you, authentically you. Now that may sound weird to people. What the heck does authentically you mean? Well, it takes a lot of work to figure that out. And really, what I have gauged my authenticity on, excuse me, I can't even talk, is how I feel about things. Do I get a sense of anxiety thinking about doing that? Or do I get a sense of peace in my gut? Do you have a sense of peace in my gut? Oh, yeah. Or am I like, I don't know. Just the I don't know. Just the question. Just asking the question. Like, I remember one time I asked my friends about a guy I was dating. And I said, what do you guys think? Should I stop dating this guy? And they looked at me like I was crazy. Because back in the day, I was a little bit more naive. I'm even more naive now than I was then. But they're like, if you have to ask the question, he got to go. If you even got to ask, it's time for him to go. All right? So this third card is what you need to be focused on. Finding out that other side. This is where you're at. Where you need to be. You started out there with the wild woman, who's not really a wild woman. And I hate that name, but I love these cards. The last card we have is the rattle. Upside down. Opportunities may be lost, but they're going to come around again. Opportunities may be lost, but they're definitely going to come around again. Excuse me, I'm putting my glasses on. They definitely are going to come around again as you take a look at that. Because we have stability and foundation. The rattle was upside down, right? But we have stability and foundation, and we have creation and activation. So right side up. So those things don't go away. It's just how are they going to manifest the way that I need them to manifest for me. Not for them, not for those people over there, not for me. But how do you want these things to manifest for you? So these are the possibilities that you have. Everything you need right in front of you to take charge. The Creator's tools. You have those, but you're not seeing them. Because many people think that meditation is spiritual, mindfulness is some kind of spiritual thing. Even tarot card reading is probably looked at with some suspicion by people. But the bottom line is we already have everything we need to be all that we need to be. So yes, if you want to progress in your job, if you want to move up the social ladder, you may need more education, right? If your whole thing is getting a man, maybe you might need some plastic surgery, if that's your plan. That's a messed up analogy. And vice versa. The man wanting a woman can get all the plastic surgery that he wants. But all that stuff is not the Creator's tools. Yeah, they may have been inspired by creation. But you have everything you need inside of you to be all you need to be. And you need to realize that. So this whole reading was about shedding and building yourself up. Realizing the real you. This whole oracle reading was about that. So this is the theme for the reading as I go into the cards. All right? This theme of dancing to your drum the way you want to, realizing the Creator's there, and knowing when it's time to let opportunities go along their way because you need some time or you can afford some time. Again, that's a tricky one. You have to decide about the opportunity, but that's what the card suggests. That's what the interpretation that I'm getting. But anyway, hold that thought. So we had our nice oracle reading that laid the groundwork for shedding. For shedding, for renewing, and becoming a more authentic individual. Now I'm using Manzel B's cards. These are cards, they just come as cards. And you have to be able to interpret them via some other book or whatever, or just your own interpretation as the Creator gives it to you. But this is a gentleman hand-painted these cards out of Amityville, New York. Remember Amityville, that movie? That crazy movie? I don't do all flyaways because there's too many flying out. And I didn't even shuffle the cards yet. Let's see what flies out after they get shuffled. But yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of work to really trust and believe in yourself. And to be authentic. And to be authentic is to just let your heart guide you. Like I say, try to figure out some signs, some sort of way of identifying where you're conforming. Excuse me. Where you're conforming. Creator, I ask right now that you give me a message, a universal power message. That we learn more about this shedding. That we learn more about this being authentic. That we take a deeper look inside of it. And see more. Maybe obstacles, maybe assets. I just ask that you give me the sight, the ears to hear, the third eye open. Please come into me and guide me. One more shuffle. I'm going to cut the cards. 3 piles. I don't care if one's bigger than the other. Now bring them back together. Ha ha! Now we're ready. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. We got the 2 of Wands. Remember, 2 is about duality and partnership. And Wands are fire. This is the Moon. This is a major arcana card. This is the Moon. This is a 5. A little bit of tension going on there. 5 of Cups. Water. We're going to put out the 9 of Pentacles. Earth. 9. Earth. Also nearing completion. Let's see what we have. We got the 2 cut wands. No reverse cards. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. I see somebody stuck between 2 choices. 2 things. Two issues. 2 people. 2 jobs. 2 resources. 2 opportunities of some sort. And I see that this is causing some consternation on the part of you. It's like, what am I going to do? You want to bring balance to the situation. You want to bring balance to the situation. But you're praying about it. Praying. Or you're meditating on it, or you're scared as shit and you don't know what to do about it. But you have two. You're between two choices. And one is a divine number. It's beginning. It's potentials. Beginning and potentials. And yeah, I'm looking down at my notes, so forgive me. Beginnings and potential. But there is some confusion, and I hate the word confusion. There is some discontent regarding the choices. Either which one, or I don't want either one, or how did I get myself in this mess, and somebody please help me get out of it. And that's why you got right here the Moon card. Some heavy emotional tension, stress is occurring when that moon is up like that. This is causing you some sleepless nights. This is causing you to feel a little powerless. You're losing some of your power, some of your energy, I should say, in regards to this. And it's becoming a major emotional thing in your life. Major emotional stress. We don't need to have that, do we? But we have to find a way to figure out, what are these choices? And what is this emotional struggle? So I'm going to hold these cards out. And I want to dig a little deeper in, excuse me, in what might these two choices be, and figure out why it's causing so much emotional pain. Now, I swear I have a card gremlin in this house that delights in turning my cards every which way but the right way. And I got cards up and down, up and down, up and down. You know what? Maybe it's the universal life force giving time for somebody to come on here who needs to come on. So I'm not even going to act like I'm mad at this. I'm looking at this like an opportunity. Go get something to drink, go to the bathroom, blow your nose, pick that baby up, pet your cat, pet your dog, give your partner a kiss, because you got some time. And yes, I pre-shuffled these. But I swear we have a poltergeist in our house. And it's wreaking havoc on everything. No poltergeist. No poltergeist is in this house. And I did pre-shuffle these and I saged them. And there's something really freaky happening with these cards. Really, really freaky. And I just don't understand. Yeah, blame me all you want. I don't care. This is YouTube. Shit happens. I probably shuffled them backwards. That's what happens when I try to meditate and all that stuff without my contacts on. I see another one. I might cut some of this out because it's getting a little ridiculous right now. One more. Two more. I saw one over here. It's a good thing we got edit on this. All right. Here we go. I'm shuffling. The hell? I'm shuffling. There's a song by the Ghetto Boys. I don't wish this on any new person coming to the web. Tarot card reading, having the cards all turned up and crazy. But listen, there's a Ghetto Boy song that came to my mind. Do 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 do. It's called "My Mind Is Playing Tricks on Me." Please let us look at these options, this pain. Give us more insight into what is going on in this individual's life or individual's life. Help my interpretation. Help people see and realize what they need to see and realize. Make every one of these messages specific to an individual. Make every one specific to an individual. All the messages. Universal Power Tarot. Universal Tarot. Alright, let's see what we got here. Well, we got something looking quite nice. 2 people. Cups. 6. Harmony. Cooperation. Looks like the Garden of Eden, doesn't it? That's pretty good. We got the 7 of the Wands in reverse. 7 of Wands in reverse. It's a man and a woman fighting. And the woman's about to fall off the cliff. Or whoever that is. They, them, he, she, all. Some of y'all get that. Some of y'all don't. We have the 3 of Wands. Fire! So you got 2 cards full of fire. And let's just take a look at what this is saying. So I asked the cards to please shed light on what is happening here. And it seems like it's relationship based. There's a relationship that's occurring here that somebody needs to get out of. Since they're thinking about it, they need to leave. Because this shows, you know, not so bad. It's not so bad. Things are not so bad. Yeah, they're struggling, but, you know, there's some cooperation still in this card. There's still some goodness in this card. But it's upside down. And the interpretation I'm getting from this is this relationship is all wrong. It's upside down. Not only are you fighting, but you're upside down fighting. Can you imagine how hard that is? And can you imagine how much stress that causes? Can you imagine? Oh, and by the way, I wear this. This is my mother's scarf. She's the one that taught me the way of card readings through playing cards. I digress, though. Can you imagine how hard it is to fight upside down? So we asked, what is the issue? What is causing this person so much emotional turmoil? Once upon a time, life was good. It was real good. Now we're fighting upside fucking down. a mess. What's your question? What you need to shed? The opportunity that's gone, which really wasn't an opportunity? It seems to me from the messages that I'm receiving from the Spirit that it's somebody very close to you. And could be a partner, it could be a friend, it could be, I'm not sure, but it's someone close to you. That the relationship has become so lopsided that I don't even think y'all see that this is what's happening here. That you're fighting upside down. But there is hope because the feet are still attached to the cliff. Nobody's up in the air. So there is hope for reconciliation or harmony, cooperation. I always leave that for sure. But then we got the threes upside down. And this is a head of a wise woman next to someone sitting overlooking their bounty. There's someone in your ear. There's someone in your ear who is telling you exactly what I'm telling you. And I think you have a stubborn streak and you do not want to hear it. The card reading started out very light and fun. Dancing to the beat of your own drummer. You know, realizing lost opportunities. Lost. And then knowing that you have all the Creator's tool to create any reality that you want. That's authentically you. You have an ancestor whispering to you, either who's alive or who's dead, maybe sending dreams. Maybe you're hearing whispers and you're like, what is that? Am I losing my mind? But there is something touching you, telling you that this needs to end. And I'm taking this gender. I don't know what the gender is of this person. And I don't even want to begin to think about what gender it is. It's whomever. But this individual may have a lot with this person. May have built up a lot of resource with this person and doesn't want to let it go because of the comfort. And it's sort of just like, damn, I gotta let all this go? Well, sometimes, baby, when it's time for you to grow, sometimes it's a big step you gotta make. A big leap of faith. Because again, you have all the Creator's tools that you need at your disposal. So we come to find out that all this emotional turmoil has to do with the relationship with someone that's close to you. Used to be great. Now it's gone absolutely crazy. Upside down fighting. Relationship. Whatever type of relationship it is. I don't know. You need to put in there what you need to put in there. And you need to listen. This is turned upside down. You're not listening. I'm asking you today to listen to that small voice in the back of your head. How much time have we gone by? Woo, this is a long one. To that voice in your head. To listen to it. And if you have to give up some luxuries of life, then you just gonna have to make an informed decision about that. Because the next card that comes up from these, remember? These two. Oh, there. First, second. Yeah, things are broken up. And we just saw that in those cards. Things are broken up. But you have ancestors here. You have the Creator's tools to fix it. And you have somebody watching over you. That again, if you're not into the Creator's tools, which are ways to connect with the Creator, and learning how to innately and intuitively identify the things the Creator wants you to see. Look, you have a guardian over you that is opening this up. It means conflict and tension, and we just saw what that tension is. Conflict and tension. But there is hope because there's 2 more cups. Now, maybe that means the relationship could work out. I do not know. But there are 2 cups that are there, and there's this huge Doberman that is very handsome, I might add. A nicely illustrated dog. With cups broken, but there's 2 cups up. We started out with 2s. And now we have 2 for potential. Something's coming up. But not right now. Remember, you need to chill out and get back to your authentic self. Hold that thought. The 9 of Pentacles. The 9 meaning nearing completion. You need to get with yourself. Get over yourself. Go inside. Take a spiritual leap. I'm not saying go to church or any of that. I'm saying you need to go into yourself to renew yourself. Silent time, TV off, maybe a tea, sipping a tea. Maybe before you go to bed you lie down and you meditate. You take your mind off of things. It takes practice. And you just let whatever come. Whatever messages come up. But it's time for you to go inward. It's time for you to go inward. To get out of this mess. And to get off of your high-ass horse. You are all that. But you can't continue to be all that if you don't listen. If you can't perceive clearly. If you don't realize all your senses are flawed. Smell, sight, touch, hearing, taste. You have to realize that you need to listen to others at times. Stop thinking about all you're going to lose. My God. It's a big thing. That's a big thing. Look, that's the reading for today. I was going to pull my Anubis Oracle, but I'm going to pull one more of the Shaman cards and read the actual description from the book. So you can end this on a high note. You know what? I'm going to get my Power Oracle deck. I'll be right back. I left and pushed stop. All I had to do was push pause. I don't know what the heck is going on. Power deck. Cards of Wisdom. I think we need some right now. I don't like these cards per se because they are humongous. And it's hard for me to shuffle them. But I will do my best. Give us some wisdom to help this person act. A basis for action. A way to go. Something to think about. give the listener uplifting messages, something that will inspire, something that fits the reading, the interpretation that you put into my head in order for it to come out of my mouth. I ask that you help me shuffle these cards. And as I was shuffling them, 2 came out. We got 2 ones right here. Focus is the one that came out first. Look at that beautiful artwork on that. Can you see that? Focus. It's number 34. 3 is creation, activation. 4 is stability and foundation. So focus in building that new foundation. Much of what you see in life is an agreement that something is in fact true. To develop power, focus on one aspect of your life. This could be your career, a sport, or some endeavor that you have a passion about. Become an expert. In the process of becoming an expert, you fine-tune your whole being. You collect the important parts of yourself, and you begin to live the life of a warrior. Authentic self. Rid yourself of attitudes that are not essential to your task, like stubbornness and greed. Collect your energy and focus your power on wondrous and magical acts, the Creator's tools. Let the shell of your consciousness rise out of the ocean of your subconscious mind. It's just a matter of focus, meditating, relaxing, quiet time. I'm leaving you with that. It's just a matter of focus. Oh, I read you about the picture on the back. The painting is entitled Silent Sound, and it just shows the difference between being rooted in the earth and our higher consciousness, our mind. It's a nice picture. I like to give it some credo. Thank you for visiting my channel. I know this was a long reading, and they probably all will be pretty long because of the fact that I'm doing a general reading, and I want to get the information out there. As it comes to me, I want to get it out. Today was a very specific message. Surely there are people that needed to hear this, and don't call me Shirley. Surely there are people who wanted to hear this. Some of you know the reference to that film. And don't call me Shirley. I had a great time visiting with you. I'm so happy you allowed me to be your tarot reader for this evening or for this morning. I'm not sure when I'm going to put this up. And all I want to say is namaste.